Sup my brickies, Breaks here today to bring you another custom painted Lego minifigure, this time of Dr. Hugo Strange. So here he is, Dr. Hugo Strange, my second ever painted custom minifigure, and this minifigure was based off of not really any specific Hugo Strange because they really all do look the same. You know, they kind of have that, just one beard and then the glasses, but I mean, I guess you could say this is based off of the Arkham series. Some of the pictures that we're looking at were of the Arkham series, Arkham Asylum, or Arkham City, I think it was, and, I did look at the one from the animated series from the 1990s, so, this is based off of Hugo Strange and all. Originally I made this custom because, I believe I wanted someone else to make the custom minifigure, so I was like, yeah, make this custom minifigure, and I was like, hey, maybe I should make one too, because I wanted a Hugo Strange for my Lego Batman series that I'd be making on my stop motion channel, GS Films, and go check it out and subscribe if you have not already. I do have a couple of stop motions, a really good new one, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so I was thinking about, buying a custom, and the custom I was thinking about buying was $20. However, I could just use the Lego bricks that I already have and the paint that I already have to make one that's going to cost me $0. So I was like, hey, why not? It's gonna cost me $0 and versus, buying one off eBay. So it's like, hey, you never know if you don't try. It could be the best thing, and it did come out the best thing, as I would like to say, and I do like this better than the custom I was considering buying. But off about my ranting and getting on to the actual figure. The accessory is a syringe, and just a plain Lego syringe that you can get in, any of the medical sets. His accessory is a syringe, and this is basically, a syringe you can get in any of the medical sets. I think I got this one actually from Make a Minifigure at the Lego store, but you can get him in the Arkham Asylum, you can get him, I'm just guessing you can get him in like any of the sets, but I gave him that because he's like the doctor at Arkham Asylum, and what do you think of a doctor having, needles? I hate them. I have to take some like every month, so yeah, I hate Hugo. Just kidding. Leg wise, he just has some plain black legs with a white waist piece. He has dark gray hands. Both are dark gray, if you did not know that. His face originally belonged to a clone trooper before, I basically modified it. And my proof of that is this guy right here. You can see, the facial expressions are quite, similar. I made this one look a little older, so that's why basically, this guy's, different. Now, I can't exactly tell you where his torso originally came from, because I don't know if it came from, I'm guessing it came from a set, but I don't know what set that was, because I got this at Make a Minifigure, and there was no intention of this actually becoming the Hugo Strange torso, but I got it at Make a Minifigure at the Lego store, so, it originally, had, the, like, blue, thing where the A is at, so, it belonged to a yellow minifigure before, I modified it, so yeah. Getting on to what I actually did to the figure, I like to begin with the head, and what I did for the head is I gave him a white beard, but then I added some gray streaks in there because I thought that made it look more, good. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it gray or I was going to make it white, but I did use the same gray that I used for the beard hair streaks as the goggles, so I didn't want them to, just to look that bland, so I gave him a white one. I gave him his glasses, goggles, whatever you want to call them, and I added on black lenses, so I thought that turned out pretty cool. And then, he was looking pretty good, and you can see this because I did this right after I made the thumbnail. I was like, I don't really like it because it looks too young, so I added these, kind of reminds me of the Severus Snape head. I added these, lines next to the mouth, and that's what I got. If you don't know what Severus Snape is from Harry Potter, then you can look at the General Raken. I don't know how to say his name, but from the Star Wars line. He's coming in the Advent calendar this year, And he also came in the last year's Hoth battle, which is actually a retired set. So yeah, that's the face. And moving on to his actual torso, beginning with his front printing. He has this, like a I don't want to say belt, like a waistband. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And then he has some wrinkles in his lab coat or jacket. And then there's not too much on his back, just some more wrinkles. And then the continuation of his waistband, along with on his arms as well. He has that continuation. Kind of runs off right here. That was actually because the paint chipped off, but I mean, I think it's okay. Same thing happened on the side, kind of chipped off a little bit because of the arm. However, I'm okay with it, and I did add more wrinkles in his jacket. He has wrist cuffs or wrinkles in his arms. I thought that was an amazing thing that I did for a Red Hood here. See if he can focus. Don't think he's gonna focus for us, guys. But if you want to, you can go check out the review for him, and you can see that I also did that. But I did on both sides. And then for his torso, I used plain black, not glossy black, plain black paint to cover up the yellow spot that used to be there. And then I used a glossy paint. I actually scraped that off with a thumbtack, which I don't have one laying around. That's going, per se, this was a thumbtack. I was going, I scraped off with a thumbtack, as I usually do with the Joker, but I don't have one near me. But then I used the black paint, and it kind of, gave it like this dirty effect right there. But I was like, oh my god, that actually looks really good. And I was thinking about, maybe I should scrape this entire figure. But then it's like, nah, I won't do that. So, I mean, you may notice that there's like scratch marks, but I thought that looked well. This once I put it on the black. Since this pen and stuff was already black and gray, and the jacket was printed black, it just looked phenomenal to me, and I was like, oh wow, this looks really dark and stuff. And I was like, I mean, it kind of resembles, or not kind of, but I mean, it really resembles Hugo Strange, and I like the way it came out, and it's like really menacing and all. I mean, I just like it. So that was what was in my head, but. I mean, of course, I do obviously like it, and I thought I did a phenomenal job on this. This guy is, this is the second ever minifigure that I have ever painted, and I thought it was pretty cool and awesome. I can't exactly say I like it more than the Red Hood. I can't say I like the Red Hood more than this. Okay, I probably can't say I like the Red Hood more, but I like this guy equally the same. I love all my customs, so don't be discouraged, Hugo. But yeah, I like the way this came out, and he looks pretty Hugo Strange to me. But yeah, I actually made this guy, I think after I made Red Hood, or when I was waiting for a piece of Red Hood to dry. I'm guessing it was more likely after I made Red Hood, because I was really pumped, making figs, and I still am. I currently am working on some other figures, some I teased in this video even. But most, I'm actually finished just another one. I mean, it's almost practically finished. I just have to add on some straps. I'm guessing you can tell who that is. He's actually in the video earlier. But yeah, this is Hugo Strange. The way he came out, it was strange that he actually came out good, because I was thinking I was going to be inexperienced, but I mean, look at the way Red Hood came out, unfocused. But yeah, this is Hugo Strange. That was the worst impression ever. Hey. How you doing? Do I know you? No. But you know me. Because I am Batman. So this is Hugo Strange. Another bad impression of him. And he came out pretty cool and pretty awesome and pretty nice and pretty neato to me. So yeah, those were all my final verdicts on this guy. I like the way he came out. Glad I didn't buy that custom, because I like this one way better. It looks way more menacing. And yeah, I also was going to make a purist, but I didn't have the pieces. So I'm glad I didn't have the pieces, because this would have had not been made. The face kind of reminds me of General Zod, by the way. You know, if you put a black hairpiece, I don't have one laying around, so I'm not gonna go get one. Yeah, I'm lazy like that. But yeah, this is Hugo Strange. Make sure you go and look at my Red Hood custom minifigure because that guy was awesome. Boop boop boop. I have more customs coming soon, so I mean, remember make sure you subscribe to see these other customs. I have other customs also that I have on my channel, so I mean, yeah. Go watch those. I only have 2 other than this guy and Red Hood. But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for 50 subscribers. This is part of my 50 sub special trend. If you have any like Twitter and Instagram, you know, hashtag 50 subs or JS Bricks. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I should go make one of those, you know, for the page. I have a personal one, but I should probably make one for JS Bricks. You know, if it came, you know, became like a big channel, like 100 subs. I'll do it for 100 subs. Yeah, I'll do social media for this channel for 100 subs. But yeah, that's it, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, rate, and subscribe.